A la Juventud Filipina, or in English, To the Filipino Youth, is a poem that was written by Jose Rizal in 1879 when he was 18 years old. Being addressed to the youth, Rizal conveyed his belief that the fate of the Philippines' well-being was up to them, but this meant they needed to be educated accordingly. According to Dumal and Camposano, the first half of the poem is where Rizal urges the Filipino youth to display in splendor their magnificent talents in response to the Spaniard who offers a splendid crown to the best of them. In the second half of the poem, Rizal challenges specific sectors of the youth to claim that glory through their passion of the different arts.
Well, for me, dancing is a form of expressing yourself through physical movements. It can sometimes be interpreted, it can sometimes be direct, depending on the type of dance that you do. I started dancing when I was 12 years old in my old high school. It wasn't my first choice of hobby, but my mom influenced me. She played a big role actually in making me love dancing.
This is a national sport and martial art of the Philippines. It usually involves stick fighting, and we also learn hand-to-hand combat and knife techniques, sword techniques. And I started this around 6 years ago when I was in my freshman year of high school.
We had fun experiences as friends, and we started translating that to music. And it started out kind of like just a pastime. Like we would play for our families during New Year's, and it was super fun. So eventually we kind of started wanting to sort of share it.
I'm an artist. I like making paintings that are more in the impressionist and abstract. I started when I was really young. I was only 4. That was the first time I picked up a pen, and she kept drawing everything I could see, everything I could copy. And then ever since then, like my mom kind of just noticed, and she brought me to art lessons.
I guess I've always liked writing. Like ever since I was a kid, I was writing like in journals and stuff like that. And why did I continue? Because it's fun. Like it's something I really like to do. I can't imagine a life where I'm not doing it.
I usually get support from either the school or from the team I'm with. But speaking on behalf of other people here in the Philippines who try to make dancing as a form of living, it's a little bit more challenging. Dancing doesn't get the acknowledgement, or rather, maybe people don't understand how difficult it is to actually prepare a dance.
So ironically, I would say that it can be hard to be an understood in the Philippines because even though it's our national sport, a lot of people don't really know about it. Like especially youth, like from middle to higher class, based on observation.
I do think it's a difficult thing. You know, people in a third world country, they can't eat art, so that's why it's not as big here.
I think here in the Philippines, people who focus on dancing as a form of profession don't get the support that they really deserve.
Colonial mentality is prevalent, so they prefer international artists over local artists. So at first, siguro, like it's hard starting out.
It's definitely hard because the money is not really there. But I don't do it for just the money. There's always been this dichotomy between pursue your passion or creative passion versus get a practical job. So I'm guessing they don't think it's a real job.
It's a different industry compared to your usual corporate setting.
Every form and movement that you show is a representation of what you wish to convey to your audience. Sometimes words can't describe what I want to tell the people around me, so I just dance it out and they get the idea.
My art being a musician builds up your personality, like it complements your personality. And if initially you're shy, tapos you go to a lot of gigs and everything, you'll be confident in no time.
I use art as a means to channel my feelings. Like, it can be seen in the colors I use, the strokes that I use, the subject even.
You use your voice in your writing. So like my blog, it's very me. A lot of people say when they read stuff I write, they read it in my voice. So I think that's how it expresses my personality, like using my voice, being very authentic and true and very honest with myself. because I really like doing it and I know what I'm writing about has value and it's very important to people for them to hear what I have to say.
When it comes to For Glory, we want to help others by sort of feeling the things that we feel, whether it be good or bad. But it's always pointed towards a good thing, a beneficial thing.
God gave us talents, and masasayang lang if you don't use it, it's gonna be waste lang. So why not use it for the betterment of our country?
So personally, I think that the act of practicing earnest in itself is the way I fight for glory. So earnest has been around since the pre-Hispanic era in this country, and it's more than an art, it's also a tradition.
I would use it as a means to be able to promote something good. That would be a way for me to be able to use what I can do to be able to help and give back.
I do hope that in the future, like, people would give more, well, here in the Philippines, people would give more appreciation to dancing. And I do hope that people here in the Philippines will start to appreciate other genres of dance.
Like, art is not useless. Like, people watch movies all the time. People read the newspaper. People, we do all these things that we don't know, but it's actually creative.
So I hope that earnest gets more credit in this country because it's kind of disheartening to know that even though it is the national sport and martial art in the Philippines, only a few people actually appreciate it. I hope that the Filipino youth today would actually give it a chance and to try our own sport.
If you support the local musicians, it's like you're trying to enrich the culture of the Philippines.
You have a lot of avenues for a career in art to actually flourish. Doing art is actually something that really allows a person to be able to express himself completely, because sometimes talking is not enough. Sometimes you can tell someone you have a problem, you talk about it, but sometimes you really have to do actions that make you feel relieved about it. And sometimes art can actually be that medium for you to be able to release all your stress, all your anger. It can even be something to show and express your happiness, like love, gratitude. It's so flexible.
I totally agree with Rizal says genius knows no country because Filipinos are hella talented. We are amazing people. We're very creative. And honestly, if we just gave artists a shot, we could be so much better. Like, people right now love South Korean entertainment, for example. I think the Philippines could easily be the next South Korean entertainment if we just really took artists seriously.
Today, we aren't aspiring for a crown from the Spaniards, but we are fighting for glory in our own little way, whether it be through writing, martial arts, dancing, making music, or painting. It is the love we have for these arts that allow us to realize wonderful works. Although our country is not always supportive, we continue to work hard in everything that we do, and in doing so, showing the rest of the world our own glory. This is our story. This is from the Filipino youth.